Hi, everybody. I'm so excited to have one of my favorite people, Pat Sowers, here. He's going to talk to us about his team and his play through real estate and why you should consider the Sowers team, right? So,
Yeah. So
welcome.
Team Sowers is us.
There you go. Who's
We
Team
built a
Sowers?
team. We built a team several years ago, and then we dismantled it and melted it down. Took it down to a team of two, me and my boss. She had been married for 30 years. Smart enough to know she's the boss. And we're ready to build it again. We consulted with the other teams, figured out what we did wrong, and now we're ready to do it right.
Fantastic. I love that. So, Team Sowers, how long you guys been selling real estate?
Just over a decade.
Just over a decade. Fantastic.
Yep.
You've been with Stamps almost that whole
Yep.
time, right?
Oh yeah. No, I made a mistake. I went with another brokerage or two before I came to you. I've known your dad and Casey for 30 years.
There you
And
go.
that whole 100% commission thing seemed kind of too good to be true. So I had to make a mistake for the first 3 years and go play with the other guys, and then figured out that I should have just come home to Samson in the first
And you
place.
came to the right team. I love it.
Yeah.
So you've been crushing it. How much lifetime in sales have you
All right, I
got?
gotta look. All right. Lifetime sales is just over 63 million, and we did just under 11 last year.
Nice, nice, good
Yeah.
stuff, good stuff. And so, what I know you're based in our Lake Ridge office. Do a lot with great video. You're in your video studio you've created there in Lake Ridge right now. Um, where do you like to sell currently, and what do you want to do with the team as far as geographic area as you build it back up here?
I make the joke. I go from Williamsburg to Leesburg. I don't certainly want to go down to Williamsburg, but I've had some clients here that forced me, and then I've done a couple deals out northwest. Yeah, we focus in Prince William, Stafford, and Fairfax. We've gone, like I said, we've gone other places, but I think 75% of our business is split between Fredericksburg and Lorton. Right, that 95 corridor.
Gotcha, and that's where you're most comfortable. Now, as you're looking to grow a team here, starting with you and Missy, are you looking to how big do you want to get it? Do you want to walk before you run, or kind of what do you want to do with the team as far as size? What are the goals here?
No, absolutely. We're walking now. We've got one full-time official team member, Edwin, and he came on this month officially. He had been a coaching client, a mentoring client of mine, and he's about to just erupt. And he asked me if we could do this together, and I was like, "Come on." We've got two other agents that we associate with, and we trade deals and help each other. I'm not looking to be 20, 30 agents. I'm looking to be able to expand our reach. We've got leads coming in that I can't, I'm doing 20 transactions of my own. So running down some of these leads aren't possible. So I want to share those with some folks. But we're adding them one at a time. So the right person comes along at the right time, we're adding them.
Now, when you say that right person, and people watching this video, new agent open to? I know you're a mentor and a coach with us as well. Are you open to new agents, or do they have to have had 3, 5, 8, 10
Nah,
deals under
not
their
at all.
belt?
We all have to start somewhere. And you might be the right person that's never done a real estate transaction. You might have been a realtor for 10 years and you're not the right person. So it's going to be different. I'm willing to take anyone that's willing to learn and has the applicable skills and put them on the team and work with them.
Right. No, I love that. I love that. So you want that hard work. You want that person that's really dedicated and wanting to be better. Now, when it comes to your team and your production and how you're selling a bunch of your homes, what are the lead sources, or what are the ways that you're going about kind of getting that business in the most effective way right now?
Team Sowers, Pat Sowers, is currently at about a 97% referral rate, or SOI.
That's crazy.
We get referrals. I've got past client referrals, family referrals, and then what I think I'm most proud of is I get a lot of agent referrals. Agents that have retired, agents that are later retiring, or agents from out of the area. So I do a good bit from there. I'm doing great on social media. My following on social media is growing. I actually just hired a social media consultant to work for us 20 hours a week to increase our there. As you know, I'm not afraid of the camera. I'm not a good looking guy. I don't have a great voice, but I know what I got and I work with it. But we're working on
Similar
a
to
couple
me.
different. Yeah, I'm the exact opposite of Donnie. So, yeah, The way we're producing leads now is we're not purchasing leads. We've got a lot of lead generation through networking groups around the country. We refer out and refer back in, and I need someone to take some of those and run with them. But I don't want to be the primary source of business for anybody on the team. I want to support the members and their business and supplement it. I want to be the icing on the cake, not the cake itself. I want to help them grow their own business, their own brand, and then supplement some of that income with the deals I can help them get.
Now, when you say you get 97% through SOI, which is fantastic, and referrals in, do you think that's because you do a great job and you've been in for a while getting follow-up, or it's because you also do a good job staying in touch with your sphere of influence?
Jared James told us to focus on the right side of the deal. And I love the way I'd never thought of it that way, but I'd already been doing that. 75 to 90% of our work is getting people to work with us. Selling real estate isn't difficult. It's getting clients to work with you, trust you with usually the largest investment of what they're making, and instilling them confidence that you know what you're doing. And, for a decade, we've been able to do that. I just did a deal last year with someone. It was their 7th deal with me in 10 years.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So it's building that trust and then compounding that and making sure you stay in touch with them so that they remember to call you back when they want to close something or when they want to refer business. So super important.
We could always do a better job staying in touch with our clients because we don't have past clients. Once they're a client for life. So we could do a better job staying in touch with them, but we're definitely doing something right because we've got, in 200 transactions, I think I've had 2 that didn't use me the second time.
Wow. That's awesome. I love that. I love that. And if you continue to build on that success, it just gets easier, right? Every single year, there's more and more referrals and more follow-up. So when you talk about team members, what do you envision? And I know you've already got one full-time team member on the team, but what do you envision this commission splits being a part of that team and kind of the support structure? I know Missy does a great job on background stuff, but what do you envision as splits and kind of how you're going to organize your team and the support aspect?
Well, the main thing that we want to provide to folks is a back-end support. Looking professional is having that assistant on the back end who is sending that welcome email, sending all the dates, keeping them on track, and keeping you on track. We want to provide the marketing support. Obviously, we've built this studio here in Lake Ridge. We're going to encourage everybody. If you're not making short videos on the internet, you're not selling enough real estate. It's there. As far as split, if you have your own deal, I don't want your money. You're going to have to pay a little bit for the admin support, but I don't want a split of your deals. If you've got a client you're working with, someone that, friend, family, whoever, that's your money. I don't want your money. But if I provide you a deal, we'll work out a split that's equitable for both of us. Like I said, 75% of the work to 90% is getting that person to trust you and allow you to work with them. And I can teach you that, and I can definitely teach you the 10% where it takes to get the deal done.
Right. And I can speak from experience just from, last year at our award ceremony, you got a Sam Fam Spirit Award because you really give so much back to the community around us. You teach stuff for free for years. You just want to give back to that Lake Ridge community and the Samson family community as a whole. You're a coach and a mentor for us. And so I think in as you're building this team back up from the stones, from the core out.
The ashes.
The ashes out. that leadership, that training, that coaching, that mentoring, and now that love of video and sphere of influence, I think are going to be the bedrocks to how you're going to build that team in an effective way. Because I think if somebody's doing 5 transactions a year, I think your goal is going to be, let me help you get to 8, 10, 12, 15 transactions a year. If you're brand new, let me get you over that hump, get you 5 or 10. So that's where I think that you're going to be super effective in building out Team Sowers in a meaningful way because of that coaching, that love to see people grow, and perform and be more successful. So that's where I think that the future is very bright for the team that you guys are looking to launch here, because what you've been working the last couple of years, even though you weren't running a team, was training in our offices and mentoring and coaching and all these things that you've built up these skills around you that can lead to a real effective team leader, I think.
Yeah, when I announced that I'm teaching a class here on Lake Ridge, or I did one on Zoom this week, I pack a room. No matter what we're talking about, people have come to trust me as a resource here at Samson. Am I the best realtor at Samson? No. Am I the smartest guy in the room? No. And it's important to identify that you're not the smartest guy in the room, because if you are, find another room. But
Right.
honestly, the proven techniques, the proven social media, the proving, where I soar obviously is its sphere of influence, and teaching people how to do that. I used a great analogy in a training this week. You need to build multiple ponds to fish in. And if you fish one pond too much, you're going to use all the fish. So it's our job to keep to fill those ponds and find multiples, but you can't fish in the ocean. To fish in the ocean, you need $100,000 marketing budget. You need that team that we don't talk about at that other company that is on every radio station we know. You can't compete in her ocean because you
Right.
don't have the $100,000 boat. You don't have the $50,000 worth of fishing equipment that she has and that she has to maintain. But let's build a pond that she can't get into. Let's build a
Yep.
pond on where your people are, where your influence is. Let's build those ponds so that we can continue to fish them year after year.
I love that. Perfect analogy and a great insight as to how you're going to really help people grow and be successful if they reach out to you and want to partner with you and join Team Sowers. So, Pat, you've just been an invaluable member of our Samson family. So thanks for all that you continue to do for us. And I know the Team Sowers are going to crush it as they grow. And if somebody's watching this video, I think an investment in some time with Pat is a smart investment. So thanks so much for joining me here today. And I look forward to Team Sowers rising up the leaderboards in next year.
We'll fill a couple tables at the awards ceremony next year. How's that?
There you go. Love it.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate your time.
Take care.
Thanks.